Paris. Love when these come in. It's rough out. Hard out here, you hear me? That's how you chew when you get money. That's how you chew when you broke. Why I can't have no more? You don't food in the mouth. I'm just teaching y'all a little etiquette, you know? Big on snap. Like I said, those just flew in from Paris. Cinnamon croissants. Delicious, you know. Healthy. Thank you, Native Nonetheless, for the gift back. Now, I want to get into this deep video. Hopefully, everyone's in good spirits. Quick jewel before I begin. For my fellas out there, don't take offense. That belly gonna take away from that dick. Your greed is gonna cost you inches. Keep that in mind. That's a jewel. Teach it to your kids, your sons. Same with women. That belly gonna cost you. The juices of that vajayjay. Skinny women have not skinny women. Normal size women and have juicy vagina. That belly gonna cost you juices. But mainly to the fellas. You look down at your belly. However much is sticking out, that's how much it took away from your inches. Look down at your dick, you say, damn, I'm only 4 inches, but your belly 8. So you get it? Bring everything. It's a deep thing. Hopefully that wasn't too X-rated. I like to keep everything real here. Subscribe to the channel. They call me the Conscious Cutie. Sex and solace. Because I'm sexy. What else do they call me? Oh, the wisest man alive. And they're right. I wouldn't tell them. I hope you a woman, native. I think I asked you that before. You are a woman. Let me give a shout out to all my fat chicks. Y'all think I'm the... Y'all think because I'm skinny, I'm the opposition of fat chicks. Blood. If you want 5 bellies, you can have 5, but that don't have nothing to do with me. That don't mean like... Solace don't like fat chicks. Blood. What are you... I didn't say that. I like a little driving. Come on, fatty, stop. Stop being so sensitive. Y'all become like homosexuals. This is when you know you got problems up here. See, a homosexual, say the correct term to call them is homosexual. But if you straight and be like, man, you a homosexual, they'll get mad at you. Ain't nothing you could call a homosexual if you straight. Mind you, a homosexual's a real thing. How they mad? Cause what they is. And y'all become scarred like that, fat people. It was a time where there was 3, 4 fat niggas in the crew. And they got teased all day, big baby. That's what they was there for. But when shit got sad, Say, fuck it, we gonna snap on this fat ass nigga. He got extra shit to take it. Like, you know, a bony nigga gonna get mad fast. Nigga ain't got that much skin for that. You feel me? You trying to snap on me, blood? I'm bony as fuck. I don't got the skin for all that shit. Why is you abusing me? Now, if I snap on you because you fat, this fair. This how y'all be learning from people. They be hitting y'all with their own perspective. They own lie. Manipulate you to go with their own shit. Nah, when I snap on y'all, it's alright, because I'm skinny. You gotta know how this go. You don't want to get too scarred where, you get my point? Words hurt you. People in this life stupid, you get my point? And so, it don't matter how many minds get changed. It don't matter how many people become self-aware of how they hurt others. Because a skinny person don't know a fat person's pain. You get my point? And vice versa. And the uppity, snooty, rich motherfucker, they don't know the poor person's struggles. And you get my point? How their little snootiness is just enough to break the mold. And so the point I'm saying is you gotta protect the self. If you know there's something about yourself that hurts you, that's a flaw. You get it? Someone calling you fat don't hurt you. Your being fat is what hurts you. And in your being that, in you not being content with it and cool with it, is how you let others able to hurt you. You get my point? Meaning a person can only hurt you if you already hurt yourself on that. It's people that's fat, but they like, I'm dealing with it in my time, you know? My trials ain't your fucking trials and yours ain't mine. Mind your goddamn business. Every month I drop 3 fucking pounds. By the time I hit 10 years, nigga, I'd have dropped what I need to. You get it? It's the small little steps. Y'all like have goals, like I said before. Just do your little works every day on itself or whatever. And over a course of time, so you have a lot of work done. The same way you could eat 3 times a day, you could stop and do a quick 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups before you eat, just to balance it out. And don't ever take account of it. Just do your little 3 times a day thing, and after a year, see what happened. Meaning you eat and do as you do, but you do your little works too. And over a course of time, you just see what happened. Probably balance you out, but at least you know then, if I put the effort in, everything be what it need to be. The point I'm making is a lot of y'all are walking around here extra hurt and scarred. Have nothing to do with fat. This could be anything. And so y'all like walking, ticking time bombs. If something is said and you already beat self up about it, you get my point? Become a whole explosion. And both of y'all are guilty. Meaning they guilty for stepping on your mom and you guilty for having, you get it, all them sores and shit on you. Life's not that deep. You want to have your focus for, malicious things. Like I said, most people just stupid, so. Not me. Like I said, I'm skinny, so. According to old rules, if you... I'm not gonna give up. According to old rules, if you skinny, you feel me, you have rite of passage, big baby, because you don't have, because you haven't been giving your shit. Greedy, a fat motherfucker greedy, you feel me? They stole my shit, big baby. I'm within my rights. So you gotta learn, if you skinny, you gotta learn how to finagle it. You say, nah, blood, the fat nigga started with me. You see his belly? It's my food in it. Man, my family's starving. He got us shit, man. Fuck. Back in the day, damn. It's my baby mama. Now give me 1 second. Hello? Damn, clear your goddamn. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm sorry, that never happens. I like to keep my personal life. I like to keep my personal life separate. But if one of my family members or something called me, I got to wait. Now, where was I at? My son beat somebody up, man. Young man don't learn. Showed him the hard shit. Go to school, beat niggas up. Shut up, nigga. I told you. Sorry. I didn't teach him. I didn't teach him. I don't know. I don't know who did that. I don't know who taught him these things. It was his mother. Now, where was I at? Have to have father duties I have to attend to. So let's get this video. I need to end this video, but let's get along. Let's start with some solace wisdom. You're a presence, meaning whoever's watching, man or woman. You're a presence, and so that means your glory is in the present moment. Simple thing to grasp. Now, when you don't use your present moment, meaning when you're not idolizing or utilizing your present moment, keeping yourself busy in it, the mind will drift to the past or to the future. That's to your past hurts and pains, emotional grief, whatever. Or it's going to skip ahead to the future, which is all your desires and wants and things you don't have. So when you're not utilizing the present moment, you give the mind a chance to wander one way or the other. You must become aware of the present. In that you can become aware of the presence. And so most people are running from their present. Most of y'all, if right now in this moment I say look at your present moment, like your present moment, remove the video. So some of y'all might just be lingering around, stuck on, you get it? Some of y'all might just be stuck, sitting, stuck, lost in your thoughts. Most people never snap out the happenings. The mind snapping into the past, the mind going into the future. Or if you're in the present watching something occupying that present, most are not aware enough to come out of all of that in those happenings to see like, damn. You get it? Let's say you just sitting around in your pity, lost in thought. How many can snap out of that in that moment and see self like, damn, I'm just sitting here. Like that. The mind opening up to become aware outside of just, one being led. We are led, by the natures, by people in life, everything, until we become aware of self, kind of leading self. Are y'all following? Not sure if I'm clear. I halfway got my mind on what my son's mother was saying. Peace and wisdom, boss man. You guys have to give back for that video. That video is quite deep. The dead watch the living on television, and that's a real thing. I don't want y'all to get lost. Some people say they have near-death experiences and they watch their past life in people's lives on television. They just don't understand how that is. And so we live in a strange world. It's not that strange. Y'all just not present. So the same way y'all have phone towers and Wi-Fi towers and all these different towers to help y'all with broadcasting, meaning what I'm doing right now is broadcasting. You're not nowhere near me. And so how are you able to see and talk to me and I'm in a whole different state, whole different realm than you? How that's possible in reality? Because of Wi-Fi towers, broadcast towers. These different towers, they service the area, meaning they catch the signal in the area. Whoever have the device that live in that area, so you different people from different realms of reality can talk. Dead motherfuckers is in their realm of life. I don't know. What y'all think? Dead people just disappear? All that's in life, whether alive or whatever y'all call dead, is still in life. And so, do you get my point? It's like I always explain to y'all, there's a tie between the dead and the living. The plants is like the antenna or the medium. We exhale, the dead inhales, that exhale. We inhale what the dead exhales. The plants is the medium. We get our oxygen from the plants. We breathe our carbon into the atmosphere. The plants take that carbon, turn it over into sugars, pass it along to the dead. Because you know the dead always hungry. Most people die with, all their addictions. Hunger being the main one. So, you guys have to get back for that video. It goes quite deep. But you have satellites in space. And them satellites have to do with what I just said. Catching the signal. Earth is the place for the living. Everything outside of it is the place for the dead. That's the abyss. In the past, people used to speak to the dead. It's a deep thing. Y'all used to hear, y'all read about this, but y'all just don't know like how. How can the living speak to the dead? How can you speak to me? I ain't nowhere near you. Y'all lost in familiar. You get my point? When the phone first came out and you tell somebody like, yo, you want to talk to niggas in New York? Like, get the fuck out of here. That's strange. What are you talking about? What voodoo science are you pumping? They don't understand regular science, and you get me? Cell phone towers and all that, radio signal. They just know like, that makes no sense that I could talk to somebody nowhere near me. Then it become familiar. But before that, man used those devices to talk to the dead. You get my point? A telephone, a radio, these was things that was used for men to commune with the dead. Their dead loved ones, whoever. Like I said, the dead don't go nowhere, they just go to what y'all call dream. Dream is created with awake, meaning y'all live all the days y'all live. And each day add the dream, like. And when y'all die, then dream will become afterlife, meaning dream will be finished being made when y'all die. All y'all awakes is done. So now dream finished. Now that's called afterlife. Man go there. But the living go there too. The living go bounce back and forth into dream or afterlife, not really aware of the happenings. The same way y'all wake up in life. Meaning y'all wake up into physical life and y'all treat it as if it's something different when you wake up in dream, which is physical life. And so if you ask your normal-minded person, somebody that's not a student of Biggie Sears, me, they ain't never thought of that. They say, no, dream is fake and awake is real. But if you ask them why, because it's just familiar to say that when you awake. You get my point? They say, well, awake is real because ain't no difference. Whatever y'all have here in physical, y'all cannot bring y'all with y'all to dream reality. You got $1,000 in your pocket right now? Bring it to dream. You find $1,000 in dream, bring it to physical. But it's still the same. When you in dream, you ain't like, oh, this is fake and I can't wait till I get to physical. You in physical according to you. When you in dream, it ain't till you wake up, you say, oh no, I was dreaming. Whatever that means. And so I'm trying to get y'all to grasp Whatever y'all think physical life is, y'all lost in the happenings. Y'all bouncing in and out of hella different realities. Black unconsciousness, that's the abyss. Like cosmic space, everything outside of Earth. Ain't nothing there. So y'all have unconsciousness of that, where y'all let souls of minds just bounce into the abyss. Then as souls of minds, y'all just bounce into afterlife or dream. And then as a soul of mind, you just bounce into physical life. You having bodies in each realm, the body matching the realm. Same way your physical body waits here in physical life, sleep till you come back. So it's the same in dream and every other reality. But man don't notice none of this. He already got his own fake, made up perspective of these happenings. So he say the dream is fake, the physical real. We don't need to talk about unconsciousness. What's that? And that's everything. And everything you know is like the stretching out of that. Y'all awaken from unconscious, like the unconscious springs into an awareness. You get it? It's the soil, it's everything. Ray said we need proof or a source to verify these profound claims. No, you're lost in stupid talk. In that you don't know reality when you hear it. I didn't make any claim. I'm explaining to you the tide in life. Nigga, you breathe in and you breathe out. You don't control that happenings. That part. I'm explaining to you what you don't know, not what you ain't never experienced. I don't need to give you a reference or a source to whatever I'm saying, stupid asshole, cause you is that. You don't breathe, nigga. You don't know plants take in your carbon when you exhale? Again, I didn't make no claim. I'm not claiming nothing. I'm telling you what you don't know. But you experience what I'm telling you, right? So what you need a reference for? You never had a dream? Some of y'all dumbed down beyond what y'all can even fathom. Meaning y'all say the dumbest shit. You so used to niggas talking make-believe, made up wisdom, that when you hear reality being explained to you, you talking about, well, what's the source? You, the experiencer. I'm explaining, dreaming, awakening, all these things that you already know. But you say, what's the source? So I guess you dead and stupid and dumb. And whatever source you seeking, like that. Don't take so much of an offense of what I just said. Grasp your stupidity. That part. A lot of y'all get lost into things and you don't realize how dumb it makes you. You don't understand the energies of things. You're not learning from true wise people. In that, you make a fool of your own self. You can't expect to be spoken to with respect while being stupid. If I'm explaining to you realities you know, what are you asking me that for? That part. Some of y'all flip-flop around too much. It make your character that. You're hot one day, cold the next. You're acting like a friend one day, you're up the next. Some of y'all are aware of y'all hot, cold ways. You just figure like, man, I'm just going through something maybe. No, you flip-flop around. Your physical actions become your nature become your physical actions. The dishonorable things y'all do become y'all character. Then y'all become plagued by those doings. Nigga selling drugs, doing wrong. He become the character of that. Then he become plagued by that. Meaning he have to live out the end results of that. That's where most of y'all at. Some of y'all so lost in the fake teachings, you still don't grasp what I just said. I'm explaining reality to you that you already experienced. I know you don't know unconsciousness, dream, or awake, but you experience it. Now I'm explaining to you what you know already, but just don't pay attention to. You ask me, where's the source to this? You are the source of what I'm talking about. Y'all not used to being taught self. Y'all used to being taught, do what the fuck I tell you, eat this, blah, 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 blah. And so y'all like slave-minded in regards to learning. It's like y'all have slave masters already. A nigga telling you some shit your slave master didn't tell you. Now you all dumb and shit. Y'all got like slave hangover. I'ma say it one more time. Maybe some of y'all are grasp. The people y'all learning from ain't really wise. They're clever. Because you mistake wise for clever, you keep getting tricked. Then y'all have to live out that dumb shit. Tell me when I'm lying. I'll give you an example. Many of y'all was following Brother Polite when he said the status correction thing. Young Pharaoh got scammed on that. He had to call sign that and all that and get his money back. The point I'm making is that's a scam, that's a lie. That don't have nothing to do with wisdom. What do scam and lie got to do with wisdom? Now when you listen to shit after that, now look at y'all character. Y'all all scammy in y'all ways, playing games on y'all own self. Having to live out that stupidity. Y'all status corrected? That part, no. That ain't even real. Status got to do with your nationality, but y'all learning fake. Y'all convince yourselves clever people wise, then y'all get tricked. That's all a clever person could do is trick you. Tell me when I'm wrong. I don't nobody need to get offense. I don't speak no trolls, nigga. I just speak the reality. I'm grown. People y'all follow younger than me. I don't, whatever y'all hold up y'all own doings. I don't live ass lead the head. That's how y'all live in the day. The young lead the old. The weak carry along with leading the strong. No. That's not how that go. You start to play games on your own mind. Like I said, a lot of y'all gonna learn where y'all be at. You're gonna be just like I said, adopting these things into your character. A lot of y'all being hot and cold and all flip-floppy in your ways and scramble-minded in your thoughts is because you abusing your mind like I told you when I first came. If you flip-flopping around, you whoring your mind around. What you receive into your mind is the most important thing. It ain't about hearing, but what you receive in and take with merit, like it got worth. You got to live that. And so the most important thing is to be conscious of what you hearing. You ain't got to accept no lie. And once you come to know a thing ain't straight or it ain't honest, then you want to be lied to. That part. I ain't got no problem with polite. I'm making my point. If the man already lied, and y'all aware of that, after that, what excuse you got for yourself if you lied too? What you gonna say? Well, just what happens to that? That part. Y'all not learning self and how to perfect self. This having to do with the emotional state in the mind. Y'all learning dishonor. Y'all think it's gonna serve y'all in some way. It's not. It got its end result. That's for anybody. Nobody can get around it. Anybody old enough that got a half a brain and experience will tell you he right. Sometimes we get desperate, even the old. We try to cut a corner or make a thing how we need to make it so we can get through, and that shit always be the same. That later come back with you like, ah. Some people play so dumb they act like they don't know where their hardship coming from. You get it? We get so used to being dishonorable. When we get that shit back, we start playing dumb. But when you get to a real mature place, you start to know, man, you can't cheat this shit. You get it? As you perfect the self, the outer will be perfected to cater to that. As you become more honorable in your ways, your emotional state will become more honorable, which is to say, settled. Not so hot, cold, all over the place, but settled. You relax. It's nothing for you to be on edge about. Everything's clear. You get my point? And so y'all have to get to that place. Y'all getting lost on falsehood so much. When you get explained reality, now you asking for sources as if you not. Whatever y'all learning, it got y'all like y'all ain't nothing. You get it? It make y'all. This is why I get mad at y'all. Because y'all come here like y'all ain't shit. Like you just dumb as shit. This is not those places. You get my point? I already told y'all from jump. I don't deal with the help, the bozo. You get my point? The follower. That's a useless motherfucker. If you want to be that to yourself, that's cool. But that's not what here's about. You gotta measure up. You wherever you at. But as long as you on the path and you like, no, I'm gonna strengthen myself. I ain't just gonna be following shit. You get my point? You gotta be able to be solid enough when a person ain't in your presence, they can still trust you. And say, ain't nobody gonna break or bend him. If he don't fuck with me or he do me wrong, it's cause I broke our honor code. Which is to keep everything straight and honorable. And if I break that code, I can't expect to receive it back. That's only for the honorable. You get my point? Y'all gotta learn that. You come here, you learn self. You learn how to deal with self. Strengthen the mind, strengthen the emotional state. Not so you can abuse others, but so you have your peace. In that, you can learn better. You get it? Unity got to do with uno first. It don't got to do with we unified under one person telling everybody what to do. That never works. And so if you're black and you're looking for a God and a ruler and a leader and a great speaker, you need to get all that dumb shit out your mind. You have to be that for yourself. You have to evolve to the point where you can be your own decision maker. Knowing what's fair and balanced. That's all life is. It's fair and a balance. And he who can flow within that, so you already know. They ain't got to worry about the ups and downs, the hots and colds. You keep everything warm and stable. If y'all following, put up a 1 or something. Let me know I ain't talking to zombies. And so I'm not against any other teachers. I don't like fake shit. If you're not a real teacher, simple. I don't hold you up. And so y'all living out what I'm talking about. You got fake teachers, young people, some people old. They know they ain't go through the proper paths. They just bored because COVID hit. So any nigga just jump online now and y'all playing with yourselves on it. Y'all that be, you get it? Acting like you don't know what YouTube and all this is. And so when you come here, you don't come here dumbed down. You come here, you learn self, you strengthen self, you be solid in your ways. That is the pinnacle of strength. When you could stand on your square and it wouldn't matter if 50,000 niggas is before you, you said what you said. And they either gonna go their way or they gonna go with what you said. But what you said is what you said. And nobody don't hold you to those things where they feel like they can bully you into their way. It don't matter how many people pumping what they pumping. I said what I said. And nobody don't try to force me to do nothing. They just get the fuck out my way. That part. You don't force me to do nothing dishonorable. There no peer pressure, none of that weird shit. You already know where I stand. And you gonna get what you get, which is the truth. Period. And so you get my point? You wanna get there where you can stand on the truth and you good with that. Everybody got to die. What you wanna die on? Niggas be acting like they silencing they lies gonna save them. Everybody gonna die. So what you gonna die on? Lie? The going with things? You know, safety? Ain't no safety. You got the time you got. Die on a good note. Like that. That's that real teachings. For the real. Not the scared and afraid. You know, y'all be scared and afraid of what is. Everybody gonna die. Sorry you don't like that part of the story. You only like the part that you think serve you, which is life. But everybody gonna die. You don't know when you gonna die. The best you could do is die on a good note. You was born on whatever note you was born on, but you could die on a good note. Otherwise, what else? What we talking about? Who don't kick the bucket? Who? But how many of y'all died on y'all shield? Where you can pop your shit and be like, it is what it is. I serve my glory. Nobody made me do nothing or go with nothing. And I left on that note. That part. Most of y'all gonna die under somebody else's brain. And you gonna be plagued with that. You get it? They after life or whatever you wanna call it. And so y'all better start putting focus in things into what I'm saying. Y'all be getting lost in the things like y'all don't got eyes. And niggas out here teaching y'all health and diet, but they fat, and then y'all ignore that. Like that don't hold no merit. Now y'all all pumping this vegan diet and conscious community diet, but y'all all fat and sloppy, and some of y'all done really got sick. Why you capping? Why y'all don't talk about those things? I'm gonna say it again. A lot of y'all adopted these fake ass conscious community diets, and a lot of y'all cold blood got sick. You all in denial and shit. You all jittery and weirded the fuck out and shit. It ain't making your life better. It's making you a whole weirdo. And you aware of that. But you lost in that shit. That part. If the diet that's being promoted to you is good, you should get the results of that shit. The nigga teaching you which should have the results of it. That part. Mind you, y'all overlook a nigga eating french fries in McDonald's that's a vegan. Nah, I like Enki. But you get my point? Y'all choose to stand where y'all want. Enki could have said fuck all that. Silence right. Moderation is the true diet. And I be eating McDonald's french fries and shit, and y'all see I'm slimmer than most of these conscious community motherfuckers. Y'all don't do that. Y'all try to ride whatever the wave is instead of being solid on what it is. That part. All them niggas that teach y'all those vegan diets, they ain't vegans though. They eat what the fuck they want. Why would they listen to y'all? Y'all already blew their egos way out the water. Why they need to listen to y'all or care what the fuck y'all think? As long as y'all don't see, it's all that matter. And y'all play on yourselves on these things like they never happened. Then y'all have to live out the results of that. If the diet you learning ain't really true and it's just perspective based, you got to live out that lie. You find yourself fat, hey, you got to live out that lie. That part. I already gave y'all the true diet. You got all the natures in life. Y'all see everything seem to eat whatever the hell it want. This thing eating that thing eating that thing. All the shit eating grass fat as fuck. A buffalo. All the grass grazers is big as shit. And all the hunters and meat eaters, they lean and strong. That part. Fucking vegan is lazy. Do you hear? We're gonna hold in now. Do you hear me? A vegan graze the grass get lazy. A meat hunter always on the prowl. And so these natures is real. Meaning y'all don't know how to learn from life. Y'all trust man more. Man ain't make animals or none of this shit. You gotta watch the life. When you do that, then you get a better perspective. I'm not a vegan. Why I ain't fucking fat? Why I'm not healthy? I'm not a vegan. I should be hella unhealthy. That part. My diet is so cold blood, I got room to smoke bud and do all kind of extra shit that y'all wish y'all could. And the mind still crystal clear, the emotional state still together. The vessel still together. The vessel is a result of the mind and the emotional state. If the mind heavy and the emotional state heavy, you best believe the belly gonna be heavy. Why wouldn't it be? That part. Y'all think it just stopped at the belly. If the belly heavy, the emotional state heavy. That part. Where's the real fat teachers? That's gonna break down the truths of self to lead the other fats out. Like that. Y'all don't teach truth that y'all experience and know. Y'all run from self and bullshit talk all day. Don't nobody want to hear that. I don't. I don't. Like that. It's about real talk. And so, kind of grass, there you go. Proof's in the pudding. This ain't to knock nobody or nothing. Whatever you teaching, you should be wanting real results. I'm a real teacher. So I look at my students or whoever claim to be in the results. I'm not concerned with my results more than the student. You get it? The student is my work. So I'm looking at how y'all carrying it. And y'all know I'll say in a heartbeat, get the fuck on out of here, you a bozo. You can take your gift back and all that and just get lost. You get my point? You flip-flopping around too much, you representations of other dumb shit that I don't even teach. And you the results of that. And I don't want no claim to that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You not my work. And so you get my point? A real teacher on that kind of time. Y'all lost into the fake teaching where nigga just want all the people they could get. That's not how that works. And so a lot of y'all need to take heed of what I'm saying. And getting lost in the dumb shit. It's not serving you. You check your results. If a lot of y'all was clocking into the knowledge I give y'all, your emotional state and mind would be crystal clear right now. You wouldn't have all that extra mumbo bump jumbo shit floating around in your brain, confusing the shit out you. The shit here is simple. Get your emotional state together. That's the beginning. And you do that by using your mind and becoming aware of the state you in. That's why the video started with your presence. And you got to become aware of the present. Otherwise, your mind all in the past and the future, and that's going to reflect in your physical when your mind all over here and all over there. When you intrigued by all over here and intrigued by all over there, and that's not how that works. And so, y'all kids going to be a reflection of y'all scrambledness, meaning everything is connected. And so make sure you got to keep everything on the straight for self. Meaning when y'all decide to lose y'all balance and not be honorable, then y'all got to live out, you get it? That weird shit. If you live in a diet, then you just look at yourself. If you know to yourself, I ain't all the way healthy, I just went to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. You could either start making all the excuses you want for yourself or get real and get the right diet, which is a diet of moderation. That part. Eating got to do with y'all, not using that idle time, like I said, that present time. And so everything go together. This is not about fat or skinny. This is about emotional states and insecurities. So if you skinny or whatever you is, if there's an insecurity there with your own self, You either in the wrong environment where they abusing you and bringing things to your awareness about yourself you ain't think of on your own, or you either carry that abuse with yourself already. However you cut it, you got to know where you at, and it starts with being real with self. From there, you take the little baby steps. Like I said, you drop 3 seeds in the dirt every day. After 10 years, you be done turned the whole world back into a forest if you ain't keeping track of the work. And you just doing your 3 seeds a day. And whatever happened, but you just putting your works in. If you do that on your belly or any insecurities you got, you gonna see the results. Y'all try to work out for fast results. You've been eating for a long fucking time. Like that. Every day you just put your small little works in. You ain't got to go crazy. You ain't got to tell nobody. It ain't a show. Every day you just get up and before you eat, you do your 10 sit-ups, your 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. Say, man, that ain't shit. It ain't shit, but after 2 fucking months, do you get it? You gonna see like, damn, just 10 fucking push-ups every day? Really did that? That's worse. That's 60 days of non-stop watering. Make you say, shit, I'm gonna bump this shit up to 20. I'm gonna do 10 in the morning and 10 at night. Then you see for yourself, oh, I can eat what the fuck I want. It's because I ain't active enough with this eating. That's the problem. It ain't got nothing to do with what I was eating. It got to do with I was sitting and lingering around while eating. That's the difference from the skinny person and the fat person. The skinny motherfucker eating, then y'all see them. They get up and they all moving around. Then you see the fat person, y'all kind of linger. Sit back. Like that. And so you got to become aware of the natures of things. What goes with the thing. And so kind of grasp. Everything is simple. It's not for you to beat yourself down. If the video making you mad, that means you already beating yourself down. And that you too beat down to even fix yourself. You looking for like a comfort or a pity. Just because a nigga come step on your chest and your back and be like, oh, everything's okay, don't mean everything okay. And just because the nigga standing over you telling you, get your ass the fuck up, don't mean they your op. You just where you at. Because you down, any nigga kicking you further down and acting like it's okay, you taking it. Like, no, they my buddy. No, they ain't. You ain't got no buddies in this life except yourself. And however good you treat yourself is how good the world gonna treat you. If you be slacking on your own fucking self, the world gonna slack on you. If you lie to yourself, the world gonna lie to you. You think niggas that don't be lying to y'all don't see how y'all overlook when y'all get lied to? I said, oh, stupid motherfucker went for that lie. What you think you gonna get after that? More lies. If one nigga rob you and you let it slide, then the next nigga like, man, that's a free party. If the one nigga lie to you and he can get away with it, well, why wouldn't a bunch of niggas just make YouTube channels and say any fucking thing they want if y'all just overlooking lies? Who wouldn't fucking do that? That part. Y'all create an environment where all you can do is get lied to. You open the door for that shit. When you play dumb like nobody see, you overlooking shit. And so you get my point. You want to get to a place where everything's solid with the self. And that niggas ain't nobody gonna come to you with that bullshit. The fake, the liar, the robber, nobody don't fuck with nothing they know solid. Leave that shit alone, blood. That's gonna be, you get it? They looking for the easy dummy. I don't care what's going on in life. Whether you talking about animals in nature hunting or just in the neighborhood, the workplace, the weakest dummy, y'all already know how this go. The dummy gonna get what they get. And the dummy is the person that choose to be that. They like overlooking truth and shit. They think fitting in mean more than like, you get my point, but they forget everybody seen you, man. Morals is morals. and you were seen. If I can get you to betray your own, but I still seen what you did though. So after I'm done with you, then what you think? You think you could linger around after that? Why I need to trust you ain't gonna do the same to me later? That part. Your dishonor served me, thank you, nigga, and do you get it after that? You can get what your peoples got since you stupid. Like, you get it? A lot of y'all don't realize that. You what you is. And so kind of grass. Hilltown Clip said you act like a grumpy old man. Now you just a beat down young chump. This real talk. A grumpy old man is a grumpy old man. Whining. I'm telling your bitch ass what I'm telling you, nigga. And you gonna take it or you can slide. You tell me where that's grumpy at. What's grumpy about a nigga just I'm thugging you out? Cause you weak, nigga. Dad, get out of here, Hill. Tell him to get out of here, let him stay. So he can see what he hit, what you hear with. All that dumb chump talk, nigga. They're like a weak pussy. That's how y'all young niggas is today. Weak old bitches. When somebody telling you something real, now you got every excuse not to try to listen. Oh, he sound like a grumpy old man. I sound like a nigga to break your fucking jaw. I wouldn't have to say nothing to you in person. I'd thug you out, nigga, and make you do whatever the fuck I say. That part. That's how most y'all are. Y'all be listening to the weakest, dumbest motherfuckers you could listen to. Why? You don't know who bullied that motherfucker? Once I know you weak, nigga, you don't need to talk. Can't nobody trust your words, cause anybody could beat you the fuck up and make you say anything. So why do you need to talk? Meaning I come from real backgrounds and real shit. You gotta earn the right to speak by putting your work in, nigga. Otherwise, what we need to listen to you for? How we know your words your own? Who beat you up and making you do what you doing and saying what you saying? That part, y'all don't live by that real shit. I live by that. I don't fuck about you if you weak, nigga. You somebody else bitch or something. What you saying? A lot of y'all follow to that. A nigga stand over you and look you in the face and be like, what the fuck is you saying? You all stuck and dumb in the face. That part. What you talking about? Now, this ain't grumpy old man. I'm just in my groove, young boy. I'm coming here to get that wisdom. Don't be looking for something stupid to say. I'm just giving y'all jewels. Like how it used to be given to me when I was young. In my brain, I'm better off than y'all are. So, I'm giving it to you how I got it. Back in the time where it wasn't no politically corrects. It wasn't no ass lead the head, no little kid lead the adult. It was shut the fuck up and earn your keep. That's what's gonna make you something. Meaning that's what's gonna make you worthy of being something. A something is somebody that got a voice. Where when they speak, people will listen. Whether you just in your neighborhood, your family, whatever. When you speak, do people listen? Or you like, oh, that part. That's what make the difference. And so I was raised up under them standards. You make sure you put your work in. You make sure you solid. You make sure you look niggas in the eye. And you carrying it like you say. It don't matter if you take an L or anything. As long as you carrying it like you say. You get it? Man gotta respect you. You get my point? You could be a tough ass pussy. You gonna get what you get. You could be a tough ass real one. And that's what's gonna save you. You get it? Somebody gonna say, nah, he's solid, blood. Let that go. Blood ain't no bitch. It's dudes in jail that almost got raped, and them being a man is what saved them. Cause if 15 niggas pull up on you, start punching you in your stomach, what you gonna do? Punch you in your stomach, knock you out, and take your shit. That's anybody. I know people who got saved from that kind of shit cause they a man. And somebody stepped in and was like, nah, you can't do that. You get it? You can only do that to a nigga that ain't no man. Where the other men are like, no, he's a bitch, fuck him. If the other men like, nah, blood of men, they thinking for they self. Hold on, you can't do him like that. He a man. The fuck am I gonna get raped next? That's for the bitch ass niggas. That go anywhere. Even in your neighborhood, nigga getting talked to like dirt. You like, hold on, don't talk to me like that. If you see somebody you know solid, you might be like, hold on, don't talk to him like that. He's solid. Like that. When you real, that shit give you room. You get my point? It give you room from smacking the wall. Like I said, anybody can get anything in this life. Just one person. But if you solid, and niggas know that, like, no, the person's solid. That's a real woman or a real man. Somebody gonna step in. You get it? You got hoes out here, little dots, they all over the place. Niggas like, fuck out, whatever. Bitch got beat up, whatever. Try some shit with a real woman where niggas seeing like, nah, she go to work every day, she tend to them kids. You might die, nigga. Nigga like, hold on, blah, why you picking her? He don't even know her. But he know like, nah, my mama was like that. She was a real woman. She wasn't out here giving pussy away and all that weird shit. She was going to work, making sure I had shit. And Shorty remind me of that. And here you go, disrespecting her because she ignoring you or something. Like that. The small details make for everything. And that got to do with how you carry it. You can play with yourself on that, oh, I'm down with this crew or that crew. How you carry it is how you gonna be respected. You could be down with the realest shit on the planet. If you a bozo, you're gonna get treated like a bozo by them and by everybody else when them ain't around you. You gonna get treated like a bozo even more when them ain't around you by everybody else. Meaning you can't escape your own character. That part. And so while y'all desperate to be down with this or that, be desperate to strengthen yourself up. Not in an abusive way, on a solid way. Where you solid, the emotional state straight, the mind is straight, and you balanced in your ways. You give people exactly their own push. I'm going to be as lenient with you as you is with me. I'm going to be as honorable with you as you is with me. That's not to say I'm going to go the dishonorable route with you. That's just to say I'm not even about to play with you. Once you get on that shit, you're going to see what honor is, which is straightforward. No ducking, dipping, none of that. Just straight, you're going to get hurt. That's truly what honor is in truth. Ain't about to play with you, blood. Once you get on that dumb talking, lying shit, teeth get to start to flying out your mouth. And any of y'all know somebody solid, you know I ain't lying. You get the double Dutch talking with them, they ready to put hands on you. They don't even play that shit. Talk solid or get lost. If I gotta tell you anything like you a dummy, I'd rather just beat the dumb out of you. You get my point? And so, some of y'all is the shit I'm talking about. You need this more than anybody. And so kind of grasp. Now, I gotta tend to my son. I might have to come back after a while and let y'all know. Trill Chris said real niggas should recognize real niggas. You got to get word on the nigga word, but real recognize the real. I'm trying to think, should I continue? Or do I need to call my son? There you go, Felicity Fowler. My message too real. A lot of people when the daytime's all faked out. They think life is their politically correct party and what they job or what this goofy thing they down with brainwashed them into being. Nigga, get lost. You a whole fucking bozo. Real people want to see who you is as the individual. Not the regurgitated talk that the whole dumb group say like robots. I don't want to hear the black woman is God. God ain't physical, you stupid idiot. Explain to me with your profound mind what God is. You say some stupid dumb shit like you 3. The black woman. That's some shit a 5-year-old would say. My mama. Dumb as fuck. Of course he think that. Y'all overlook all these levels of stupidity. Who they coming from, which is little goddamn kids to begin with. And then be running around dumb talking like that shit gonna hold merit anywhere outside the small, goofy environment of kids making up shit. Cause that's what y'all got in y'all wisdom circles. Is flooded with kids and a few dumb adults at the top. And so tell me when I'm lying or when anything I said is inaccurate. And let me know when you're ready to put some work into yourself, because that's what my messages got to do with. That's what learning under me got to do with. You being solid as an individual, so when we come together as a whole, ain't no goddamn broken, weak ass links in my groove, nigga. And if you don't like how that was said, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. But that's as real as it get. If you talking unity or joining of things, you better make sure every goddamn link solid. Otherwise, what you doing? You making chains? You making a chain with a loose piece? Who do that? And so that's how I look at life. Before I merge with any person or anything, it need to be strong, so I know it won't break. That part. Everything y'all do be breaking and crumbling. That part. Because of that, you take any weak old thing and y'all think like a lesser shit means something. Because you got a million lesser ass motherfuckers following you mean nothing. Just ask Eligio why he fry in jail. What do fucking attention matter if it's all weak, dumb motherfuckers around you? That part. Y'all think numbers matter. Numbers don't matter if everything you recruiting is fucking retarded. That part. Some of y'all remember from my beginnings when I first came, Eligio was sleeping on the floor eating peanuts. And he came across the wise one. And tell me I'm lying, cause half you goofy ass motherfuckers come from him. He told y'all go follow souls. Same with Pilot Man and a lot of other people. Sonetta, a whole bunch of people y'all try to act like y'all don't know was up on me before y'all. They all told y'all to follow me. Back when I first came. When I first came, Eligio was sleeping on the floor eating peanuts. Right? Then he took that knowledge that he was getting from me, and next thing you know, that nigga had some land in Costa Rica. Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me. Because a lot of y'all remember the beginnings. Niggas was bummed the fuck out when I came. Everybody. I raised the stakes, nigga. I'ma say it again. Everybody was bummed the fuck out when I first came doing videos once a week. I'm the one that said, man, I do a bunch of videos every day. Because all them videos add up in number. That's how you get where you get now, where all these niggas is doing 50,000 videos a day. And I went back to like once a week. See, a lot of y'all remember that shit. Sonetta used to do a video once every Saturday or some shit. Not every day. And the same go for the rest of these niggas. And they ain't had nothing to say. That part, you go look through my chin when you look at the content and how broad it is. Next thing you know, Eligio teaching y'all about nature in the land and shit he got from me. That part. Now Eligio, before I came along, he a Dr. York follower. Like Polite and the rest of them niggas. And so do you get my point? He was sleeping on the floor eating peanuts. I came around, gave this nigga a little knowledge. He wasn't sleeping on the floor eating peanuts no more. In fact, he had niggas following him to land. He asked me, do I want to go? I told him, I just thought, you get it? I didn't even have a YouTube channel yet. What the fuck are you talking about, blood? I still got kids, nigga. I'm older than these niggas just in life. I got fucking grown kids. Hold on, nigga, what you talking about? I don't even know whatever you doing, can my kids come? Because if not, no. I'm a father, nigga. You get you see how my son called out, hold on, I gotta wait. That's not fake. I'm really your father in real life, nigga. Meaning, forget all of this. In real life, I'm just a regular person. I don't got time for stupid, dumb shit and putting on no show. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was on Oprah. If my son called, bitch, you gotta wait. Kick me off the show. Whatever. You get it? My point is, he was a Dr. York follower, found my knowledge, it got him off the floor and doing better, and then he started going back to his Dr. York ways. Meaning he strayed away from me. He stopped telling y'all, go follow Solace and shit. You get it? He started to go back into his Dr. York shit. Now he where Dr. York at. Tell me when I'm lying. That part. And it's the same with all these niggas. I don't even put nobody on blast. It don't even matter. Meaning I don't suffer nothing. Whatever Alicia was doing, I've been doing my thing. You get my point? Me a nigga running around on land, playing Tarzan. I've been designing shit fucking models, nigga, but I'm just making my point. I don't want you to get it twisted. Like, oh, he butthurt. Hey, these niggas doing better than me. I ain't got nothing to be butthurt about. These niggas is little kids, fucking up their credit and all kind of dumb shit, putting themselves into debts that you can't get out of. I'm an old man. I kind of got a brain, nigga. I used to drop keys in the water. I know how this go. Like, you gotta pace yourself, nigga. Ain't no rushes in this life. You gonna rush your ass into a place you don't want to be. And so that ain't no knock to Eligio. I just like to make my points. If you been around since the jump, you know I ain't lying. That's where all that nature boy shit come from. I'm the wise servant in nature. Nobody was pumping none of this shit before I came. Land or nothing. Niggas was talking about black-owned businesses and stupid dumb shit, trying to prove the black woman is God by saying, why do babies know to suck on a damn titty when they come out the vagina? The dumbest shit I ever heard. Baby got a nose and senses, that's why. I start crushing shit when I first came. That's why, you get it? There's a lot of friction. A lot of fake wisdom y'all been getting. I don't go along with that dumb shit for what? And so, some of y'all ain't got a mind to see how life truly works. Honor got dishonor carry a debt, like I told y'all. Honor don't carry no debt. That part. The teachers y'all follow and the shit y'all lost in. The shit these people fall into ain't got nothing to do with wisdom. What the fuck do anything and these teachers that y'all follow and all the weird, chaotic things they go through, what that got to do with wisdom? That got to do with a common man's mind when you see a motherfucker having stupid fucking issues that a common folk would have. Whether you talking to Eligio or any of these niggas, Polite getting locked up because he supposedly dropped the Holy Ghost on a little girl's shirt. We talking semen. This ain't shit wise people supposed to be going through or even getting caught up in. I won't never get caught up in an old rape case, nigga. I don't fuck with little girls, period. My daughter's a little girl. She 21. If your ass 23 get lost, you my daughter to me. I'm not fucking with you. Meaning when a person real and they really wise, you ain't got no room to catch them up on nothing because they not doing nothing fucking stupid. Ain't no room to get me caught up in no dumb thing. You would just have to make up something. But in real life, you won't see no results of that lie. Like, Solace a rapist or this or that. You have to make that up. But you won't see it anywhere in real life. Like that. And so, y'all better start paying attention to what's wise. It ain't about you being wise, but it's about you using the wisdom to get the self together. Once the self together, do you get my point? Then you have a life. Otherwise, I'll be lost into the extremes, chasing money, or down and out chasing your pity. Never just, being in that balance. Now, there you go, Virgo spirit. You hit it right on the nose. Like 8 years ago, everybody liked to play dumb like they don't remember none of this shit. I pulled up, I had that leather jacket with the stars all over it. All these niggas was broke and dusty. I got a video floating with me and Young Pharaoh about 8 years ago. Again, I got on a leather coat. They got fucking stars all over it. I got on 40 below Timberlands. These niggas all dusty. Like poo putts. Shit I don't deal with. Like that. Y'all like to ignore all that shit and play dumb. Like, that's not true. Meaning half these niggas owe me. I'm just a little kid poo putt. You ain't even know nothing about like what was in style, nigga. Like that. You niggas was off brand when I pulled up. Some of these Herman Smalls had on rejects when I first seen them. Payless shoes. These niggas was off brand. Don't even know how to get no money, nigga. I had to literally tell niggas, make more videos than once a week. Why the fuck are you working and working YouTube? That part. Tell me when I'm lying. That you can go back and check yourself, niggas' channels 8 years ago so you can see for your own goddamn self. Because if you go to my first video, I look the same. The diamond in my ear with a Yankee hat on. And a nice fucking sweater. And I ain't even know nothing about no online or none of that shit. So I wasn't dressing for no occasions. I come on this bitch with my hair crazy, all that. That's like Facebook and all of this just kid shit where you talk to people you know already. You get it? These people already know me in real life. They know I get fly, nigga. That's my mindset when I'm on Facebook and shit. So if my head fucked up, I'm thinking like that. Everybody watching me know me already. I don't know this is like people from anywhere in the world. They don't know you, blood. You get it? Your Facebook just be people you know. That's where I started. Then I went viral. Then it's like a bunch of motherfuckers I don't know, but I don't know online. I'm old. You get it? I went viral even though. Meaning my devices wasn't even up to par to know. Like, I'm old, nigga. Doing me. Like that. And so you get it, I have to get adjusted to all this weird shit y'all got going on. It's new to me. Y'all got algorithms and goofy shit y'all tricked by that I'm already up on game on. So it become a goofy environment where it's like, the fuck, they be getting tricked by dumb shit. Number games and shit. Y'all still struggling to grasp that. The peer pressure games, basically called biomathematics. You can take it up in school. See how numbers affect people. And so if I give this weird ass nigga 1 million subscribers, then even the realest nigga in the world will talk to him because he figure I'm gonna get some of those subscribers. The biomathematics, you see how numbers affect man. Old peer pressure games. This is a school subject though. And they teach the students in the school the curriculum. How numbers affect the blossoming out of the organism. Think like a sunflower, and the geometrics are the number system making it manifest that way. So in school they're teaching it to the student like that. Oh, it's just to show you like the mathematics of the biology of the thing and how it makes it spring out in that way and how it affects it after in its movements and its ways. And truly what biomathematics is like I said, once you grasp that, then you say, okay, I can control man with number and colors and lights. Red light, green light. Y'all live by lights. If that shit turn red, y'all just stop like stupid fucking robots. Y'all human though. How the fuck can a light make a man just stop? The light ain't got no authority. Meaning that red light can't do nothing to you if you run it. The cops wasn't on the corner, but you said I still ain't running it because it's a camera in that light. Before there was cameras in the lights, niggas still stopped at it. Meaning men could be brainwashed and controlled through light, numbers, and a whole bunch of other shit y'all be flabbergasted by. And it ain't cause he dumb and don't realize it, it's cause the numbers got power over him like peer pressure. And so that's how YouTube work. Y'all come on here and they start to use the algorithms. Make all the geeky bozo shit and see how the real change they step. Meaning if you come online, the real serve the fake. Fully aware, but that's how they view it. Like, I gotta get my views. You get it? Once the real get on in this environment, they don't look back out for the real and say, fuck that, I'm about to balance this shit out. They let the fake and the weak control them with threats against their notoriety or their finances. And this is what make a real motherfucker real. You can't bully him with those things. Like the Joker. He burnt all that money. If you seen The Dark Knight, the best one, after the Joker robbed everything with all the crooks, he burnt all that cash. He said, we don't need this blood, we could get more. He letting them know I can't be bought. I don't do shit for the money. I do what I do. I'm going to get paid whatever I do, but I do what I do because that's what I do, nigga. You get it? Like that, old school real motherfuckers, they going to do whatever they do. Whether they get paid or not, because they real, they going to get paid. They ain't going to see it no other way. But do you get my point? They can't be bought, bargained with, or none of that against their morals. They morals, you could threaten them however you want. Malcolm X style, you could blow up their fucking house. They said what they said, man. Malcolm said he ain't fucking with them niggas no more, and that's that. You could bomb my house and whatever you want, nigga. I'll be standing there with the chopper. But I said what I said. That's how a man carried it in the past, nigga. I'm gonna die on what I die on. I said what I said, nigga. I'm not about to die on what you said. Like that. You got to hold your ground, nigga, where you stand. In the daytime, y'all don't have no morals. And nothing y'all stand on and will die on. In that, y'all don't have nothing y'all live for. And y'all don't have no life because y'all ain't got shit y'all live for. You ain't got something you die for. That you stand on, and that's that. And so, this shit get real. Y'all bet the grass, man. Peace and wisdom, positive vibes. Yeah, I like to keep it solid. All that, but I was like this in the street. Wherever I'm at, you got to measure up. Ain't nobody, you get it? The fuck out of here with the pity party shit. You could be weak, I'll fuck with you, but you got to like, you get it? You got to be coming along. You be sitting around dumb forever, nigga. That don't flow like that. No weak links. Ain't worth it. You could just be a weak link from over there. Meaning I ain't got no problem with the weak, but you got to stay your distance. Why? Because you too weak to be trusted. And they could beat you up and make you do this or that. I don't deal with you. There's too much thinking on you. You deal with solid people already know where they stand. They got too much pride in where they stand and stray off they square. They rather just fucking die on their honor. Because of pride reasons. The motherfuckers know where I stand. I refuse to go against what I stand because all these niggas gonna be seeing me go against my shit. They rather just die on it, nigga. Fuck that. I come from that cloth. Whatever I said was true, nigga. And y'all already heard me. And so that's that. I ain't going against it because I feel like a bozo. The fuck you flip-flopping for, nigga? Because these motherfuckers that watch you feel like you need to say this? Nah. They could just go. And niggas in the street couldn't thug me like that. Y'all can go. You get my point? That's how my mind is coming on here. If the toughest niggas in the street couldn't thug me out, you better get real. I ain't not about to go with the goofy online games. And so, there you go. Build positive, destroy negative. Y'all got to feel positive inside. You get my point? You can't have insecurities inside. That's what bring the life flow. It ain't about insecurities. Is not a standard that have to do with society. Insecurities got to do with what you carry. And if you lost into society, more than likely you got hell of insecurities. Because society got a bunch of stupid standards. And it switch over time. Fat be in style, skinny be in style. Bony anorexic with your ribs showing like the Olsen twins be in style. Any dumb thing be in style when you're dealing with society. In that, they give you all the room to have all the insecurities in life when you flip-flopping back around trying to keep up. Or you just be solid and, you get it? On your square. You come back around when it do. There's fat people that's secure. They make sure they good enough that they need to be. You know, Rick Ross type shit. Nigga was hella fat. He lost a little bit. He's still fat though, but he lost enough so he won't keep having seizures or whatever. Like that. And you work on yourself slowly over time. Ain't no goddamn rush, but you content with yourself. This is where work start. That's the first part of the works. Meaning if you fat, if you skinny and you trying to gain weight, if you emotionally beat down, whatever the case may be, it starts with the acceptance. Here's where I am, and here's the beginning of my journey. And you make a moment of it. Meaning if you fat, and you like, I'm tired of being fat because of the insecurity. A nigga mentioning fat now, I'm all angry and shit. I don't got time for this. Y'all need to be like that. Stop looking to attack those that you feel attacked by, but start attacking the parts of self that nobody can't attack. Meaning make yourself like a force field where you so solid can't nobody... Now fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm doing my works at my pace. Fuck you. Do your shit. You need to get to that place. You ain't got to carry on with nobody. Just be real. You all in my motherfucking shit. Do your shit. And you look for something in them that's flawed, nigga, work on that and get the fuck lost. And I'm dealing with this parts of my thing and I'll get to the next when I get to it. But it starts there. With accepting the flaw. Not accepting it like, oh, it's just what I am. But accepting this is where I've fallen, or this is where I am right now. And that's fine. This is real life. Ain't nobody in no goddamn movie where a nigga gotta be perfectly physique every moment in life. We go through shit. And that shit you go through take you where it do. That's what make you a solid person. You say, alright, I went far enough. I needed my moment to mourn or whatever the case may be. And I went down my little rabbit hole as far as I need to. And I'm done now. And when you solid, you got solid people. They gonna help you when you ready. You get it? Alright, bro, ready to get his act together. Let's help this nigga and shit like that. And they gonna dedicate some of their time to you because they know you worth it. And when he get on his feet, he gonna be solid. He just what you need. You get it? One of them types. When you say, nah, one blood on his shit, you can't have a better friend than him. He perfect. But he just going through something right now, so you're a little fucked up. But that's life. You get it? Some of y'all in the low places y'all are emotionally, mentally, or physically. And it got to do with something you went through. And you just ain't snapping out of it. And then you get all the people around you that you can cry and vent to that just go along with shit. Well, you're right. Yeah. You get it? It helped to make you go lower and lower and stay in that state longer and longer. Life is about the present and being, you know, progressive in it. Meaning enjoying your present, but not letting the mind wander into stupidities. Past and the future, that is. And so, kind of grasp. Now, like I said, when you're dealing with the past and the future, this got to do with the wandering mind. Meaning if you ain't using your present moment, meaning if I wasn't here right now using my present moment teaching, my mom may be wandering into some past shit that might piss me off. Maybe I say they don't give back and I get mad. You get it? Maybe I start thinking about things I want. I sure could go for a black stallion. And that's a horse. What the fuck I need a horse for? I don't know. I just want one. Because I'm a dumb nigga like that. Blood, my mind work different. Man, I sure could go for a spaceship. What you need that for? Niggas ain't getting those. Shit should be on sale, big baby. Niggas ain't locked up to buy those. I don't know. But you get my point? When mind start drifting into the future, we start getting anxious off of things we want. Thinking about all the things we don't got. That's future thought. Past thought, we thinking about all the things you ain't got. But from the past. Beat down from the past, meaning all the hardship you may have went through, all the bad experiences, so they all just lingering in the mind. Now the unconscious mind, like I said, the unconscious part of your mind. You got the unconscious part, the dream part, and the awake part. 3 separate minds are awarenesses. The unconscious part of the mind is where the past is. That's the subconscious mind. The sub, like submarine, submerged, the lowest mind. That's the unconscious one. This is where y'all return at the end of the day. It's where the day starts. It's the beginning. The beginning and the end is always the same place, if that makes sense. The unconscious represents the past, or y'all past traumas and things lie there. And let the mind wander off into the past, so try to grasp. Now the awake mind, this is the present. This is the glory. This is where you want to be. Fully alert and fully aware of your present and what you're doing in your present. You get it? Your present moment. The works you do in your present moment gonna make for your present life in the future. All there is the present. You could think ahead to it. You could think back on it. But all man got is the present moment always. And he can get lost on it or he can live it and add to it. Meaning being busy in his present. Doing works that's going to manifest good present. Do you get it? Or you could let the mind wander and then never have nothing for the present. In that, the mind have no choice but to keep wandering. Meaning a lot of y'all present is empty. And so when you come into it, you say, I'm going to fuck out of here. You just sitting around, lingering around, doing nothing. So when you come into the present, you like, oh, I got to get the fuck on out of here. Y'all call it boredom. Y'all scared of the present. Y'all come into the present, like, I got to call somebody or do something. Usually the mind snap into the past or the future. Meaning you start desiring shit or you start thinking about past things that pissed you off, getting yourself wrapped up. And so man got to understand the presence. And so like I said, the unconscious mind, this is the past. The awake mind is the present. Then you have the future mind. That's dream. Like I said, dream is not ready. It's being created with the awake or the present. Every day y'all have presence. Experiences in that day. It helped to add to the dream reality. A baby don't have no dream reality. A baby don't have no past thoughts for the mind to fall into or future thought. Think like an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They just lost in the present, getting on our nerves because we trying to... Your 5-year-old just lost in the present moment, so they always bored and uppity trying to find something to do. Mommy, let's do this. Daddy, let's do this. You like, oh my God. They're present. They have no past. They have no bad past experiences to pull from. And they have no, they ain't no shit to desire. Hold on, I have to take this. My right. Oh yeah, he finished. I'm sorry. Usually I'm bothered in the evening. I'm not being bothered, but usually I do my videos in the daytime. Kid in school and shit like that. Some of y'all don't know I got a 12-year-old son. He be 12, and I got a 21-year-old daughter, 2-year-old grandson. So they stress me out. They make for all my problems in life. I just want to tell you. I gotta register my son into this school because he done beat somebody up. I think he got kicked out. But he a good kid, so I just have to have a talk with him. Now, where was I at? Oh, the unconscious is the past. The present or the awake mind is the present. And then, of course, you have the future mind, where we let our mind drift off into the future. This is like dream. And so I was explaining how little kids, they don't have that problem. They're always lost into the present. They haven't had enough experience to draw their mind into bad past experiences. And they don't have enough experience, or they haven't seen enough to desire or let the mind drift off into the future. When y'all desire and stuff, and I want this and that, you get it? It's more of a future thought. You're not focused on the present and what you got right now. Most kids, 3, 4, 5, they just lost in the present. You get it? They blessed in that way, but as time goes, they start to rack up experience. It make for their mind to be able to drift. out of the present into the past or the future. The older we get, the more that is. The more experience you get, the longer you go in life, you get it? The more past mind and future mind you have than present. The present is always clear of that. Those burdens, the past and the future. In the present, nothing happened to you. But in the past or the future, something did. You get it? Right in this moment, ain't nothing happened to you. Nobody did nothing to you. But except if you pull in the past thought, then you say, nah, but like 5 seconds ago, this, you get it? Like that. You gotta learn to train the mind and say, like, I live in the present. And my work is there. I have no works in it. You get it? All I could do is sit on those ends. You cannot do nothing with the mind wandering into the past, pissing you off. When that happened, now you controlled by the mind. Same with the future. Start thinking about things you ain't got, and then it bring your emotional state down. Instead of you being grateful for where you is in the moment, now you like, damn, I'm lacking. You get my point? In that, it brings itself down. You want to be right in the present. In that, you free of the burdens of the mind. So this is the things I teach. I have a conscious cleansing kit. Y'all can go check it out. Like I said, if you are one of my channel members, email me before you buy it. You can get it for 50% off. And a few of my channel members, I meant to tell y'all can get feathers from me. They blessed and washed. I'm not sure if y'all know what that means, but they blessed and washed. And they have the essence of the blessings on it. So when you get the feather, you can smell it just have a smell. That's the blessing, or the essence of the blessing. So y'all can visit my website if you want a feather. And those of y'all that's channel members above, second. If you a channel member, you've been a channel member for over 2 months, whatever level you on, you can get a feather. If you a channel member, you can get a feather. If you a new member, just wait till the second month, you can get a feather. The rest of y'all can get a feather. If you're not a member right at the current moment, but you've been a member for the past few months and shit got a little tight this month, whatever, you can get a feather. I'm trying to think if I should throw the conscious cleansing, and not the board, but the other stuff that go with it. But try to grasp, like I said, you want to learn to keep the mind in the present. And once you get that down packed a little bit, you want to start to get rid of some of them negative, you get it? You want to get some of them negative past experiences by being so present. Because it's the present that makes for, you get it? Your present bad experiences in your past made for your past thoughts. I'm sorry. When you were in your present in the past, you had experiences, and all those experiences made for your past thoughts. So it's the present that's making for the past, but at some point we stop dealing with the present and just get lost in the past and the future. In that, we not making no more present. Meaning we not making no more past to get rid of the bad past. You backed up from 18 to birth in past thoughts. You 19, or let's say you 25, and you haven't been adding to the present. Good experiences, things like that, to get rid of the negative past. The negative is just a reflection of what one isn't doing in the present. If you make sure your present moments are good, remember I used to always tell y'all, just make sure you make good memories for yourself. I used to meet up with women in sometime, and I'd be like, I'm making the moment, and they're like, you get it? Like, he's weird, what the fuck is he doing? I don't like, wait, you capture the moment. And they don't get it, like, he doing a lot, and you not in the moment. You probably got some shit going with your kids, maybe, or your mind ain't here. and you don't even see what's happening. Then I bring them into that moment. They like, oh yeah, you get it? This would be a memory, meaning y'all remember the things y'all don't go into all the way. Like, you get it? When you exhaust yourself in the moment, ain't nothing to think of. But when you feel like, man, I should have did more, you get it? The mind's able to like drift into the past. Y'all don't make y'all moments like that. I'm gonna make some fried fish, some salad. I got some shrimp salad. Meaning I'm gonna take it easy, make me a nice dinner. I was gonna eat it and watch the sunset, but the bugs be out there when it's warm, so I might not do that. But you get my point? The moment, the present. The day is over with, so there's not much to do, but there's still stuff to do. Meaning y'all still have experience for the rest of the day. So what I'm supposed to do, Solace? Wash yourself. You haven't greased yourself in a while. If you got the time, do it. Wash yourself, grease them feet, the back of your feet a little ashy. Tend to self with the spare time and get lost into the moment. Y'all gotta love yourselves. Look at the imperfections, not in I got a little work to do right there. You get it? You've been here for a while. It's half your glory. Like, let's say you got a fat belly, you have 4 fucking kids. That belly half your glory. You ain't got to feel that bad about it. It hold merit, them stretch marks. Them stretch marks is powerful in a certain environment. You get it? They represent true works. Pushing, bringing life forth. And can't nobody judge you on that. This real fucking life. You pushing out baby's blood? What the fuck you think? You think these titties gonna beat it? Y'all ain't used to dealing with the real. They niggas already know, blood, you, like I said in the past, your panties could be a different color than your bra. I ain't that fucking dumbed out in life. I don't know, like, motherfuckers got shit what it is. This real life. Everybody come from some kind of poverty or something, so we all know what's what. But it ain't about everybody being on the same level. It's about the strength. Somebody could be rich. Let's say y'all was rich and I'm doing good. Some of y'all, you ain't there. But for me, I see the strength. I say, damn, they getting along. Like, I'm so watered down, I wouldn't even last. I'm not saying this is my reality, y'all's. I'm giving y'all an example. When you get to a pure place, you just see the strength in things. Make you remember your times. You say, oh, that's how I got here. I was carrying along like that myself. Person got some strength in them. You get my point? It's about experience, never forgetting where you started. You're not staying there, but never forgetting. Like, yeah, I started. My beginnings was, you get it? That's why I always tell you, I drop keys in the water. Meaning, if you ain't doing shit like that, I don't know why you would feel so like, I ain't too uppity. Like I said, I used to drop keys in the water. I don't do those things no more. I keep everything on good etiquette. I'm more well-mannered, more well-dressed now. But you get my point? I don't forget where I come. It is what it is. That's the glory. I didn't have to go to jail or nothing to change my ways. Just maturity and putting a little work into the self. Works that I put in every day. You get it? And so, I ain't put hands on nobody, bring harm to nobody. I ain't contribute to no harm. You get it? Working on itself. Works y'all don't have, but you have your own though. It's probably different than mine. And so the pinnacles of my works is just to be fully kind and gentle. But y'all not there yet. You get it? for that. And so I'm not there for that, if that makes sense. If I'm teaching y'all and y'all not there, then I ain't there yet, unless I abandon y'all. Make sense? Y'all my works. If y'all not there yet, then I gotta kick back a little while. Otherwise, what we talking about? And so it's like that. A beautiful perfection, but a journey. And so overall, you want to keep the mind present. Like I said, you got dream, which represents the future mind, and then you got unconsciousness, which is where all your past experiences are. Now, the dream part of the mind, this is the part that's being made. It's being made with the awake or the present. Y'all live y'all day every day, and that make for memory or experience to go into the unconscious or subconscious mind. And when you're not using your present moments, the mind will go there. And as y'all days go on, it add to that unconsciousness. Now remember, dream is in the unconscious realms, meaning y'all go into unconscious sleep, and dream is there. And so, like I said, dream is being created with awake. When y'all die or lose y'all awake, dream will be finished. And that's when it'll be called afterlife. Meaning dream is just the precursor to afterlife or afterlife during construction. And you're constructing your afterlife now with your present. If you feel like shit inside, you constructing your afterlife, your own hell, or your own heaven. The same way the mind go into unconscious sleep and wander off into dream, when you die, it's the same. The mind going off into unconscious and be blessed with an afterlife or maybe not. Now, afterlife. This is where you have heaven and hell, but they both the same. It's like the before and after. Heaven is before, hell is after. Show you images of heaven, everybody a baby. Show you hell, niggas look old and wrinkled and finished. So you gotta understand what you see, understand the understanding. Just like I always tell y'all, heaven and hell in the same place. If you read the Bible, so it said Lazarus was in the hell begging niggas, begging Father Abraham to give him a drink of water. How's he talking to niggas in heaven if he in hell? Because like I said, heaven and hell in the same place. And the niggas in heaven looking down. They in the same reality, big baby. Heaven and hell is just before and after, like I said. First they was drinking, now now they begging for water, man. It's just bad like that. And so this ain't cap, this ain't, that's why I'm giving you Christian reference. Even if you were Christian and you feel like, no, heaven and hell ain't the same, your text told you that. That's how Lazarus was begging for water from people in heaven, because they was in the same place. Heaven is just the top floor of hell. It's the suite. And all the rest of that shit. Hopefully y'all grasping what I'm saying, man. And so, heaven and hell is for the religious only. If you nervous, you say, oh, if heaven and hell is the same, if you religious, that's where you going. Only y'all, meaning Christians, Muslims, Hindus, whatever religion you in, you heaven and hell is only for y'all and nobody else. Everybody else gonna need to get blessed with the shade of Allah or the light of the glory. Meaning you either gonna get the shade or the light. But Christians, Muslims, all religious people, and all decisive people, they gonna be left in limbo. afterlife, heaven and hell. Like I said, everybody else that's solid and standing on their square and they have made choice of what they is and gonna be will either get the shade of Allah. We speaking unconsciousness. Yeah, you ain't got to suffer through hell. You'll just be dead and unconscious like you is at night. In that you ain't got to suffer through shit, but you dead though, so you ain't a part of life, so it ain't so great, but it's better than suffering through hell. And I'm gonna get to what hell is in a minute. And that's the shade of Allah. Unconsciousness is a gift. I'm not saying Allah is the devil. God too. Same thing. If you like me, then you love my message. If you don't fit like me, then I am your devil. But I'm me. How you is going to turn it. You ain't shit, so I ain't shit to you. Whatever, nigga, fuck you back. If you solid and you say, nah, I like a little truth, I don't care. I don't care if my truth's spicy and burn my tongue, give it to me. I like spicy food. You get it? You say, nah, solid's perfectly fine, I like it. He gives me peace and solace in my spirit. He says everything I want to so bad. Thank you. Do you get my point? Meaning some people, I give them peace and solace. I make their day, their life. I'm so glad he said that. Yes. It all depends where you fall into it at. But some will be blessed with the shade of Allah and others will be blessed with the light of the glory. The light of the glory is consciousness, awake. The shade of Allah is unconsciousness. We ain't speaking bodies. When y'all have dream and y'all are conscious, y'all are not in body. Y'all body is asleep on the bed or the couch. Again, when everybody dies, so some will be given the shade of Allah. That's straight unconsciousness, so they ain't got to suffer so much. Others will be given the light of the glory. This is life in awake. When they die, they have no, you get it? No sleep. They're awake and alive, like one in dream. But except one in dream ain't got no control. You understand? Fucking dream just dead. Y'all just getting led through dream kind of aware. Y'all just the presence. It's like physical life. Y'all have the control in physical life, then there's just the presence there that's just there, like observing. Y'all like that in dream. The presence that's just observing in y'all awake becomes the presence that y'all just observe in dream. So when you dreaming, you don't really feel like you got no control. You just feel like you there watching the happenings. And you have no perspective on what you going through in dream. If you pay attention to what I'm saying, you'll realize that. Like, yeah, when I'm in dream, I ain't got no emotional attachment. Like, I like this or don't like that, or this is happening. I'm just going through the happenings of the dream, whatever's whatever. Like that. And so that's the light and the shade. All religious people and all indecisive people that flip-flop all around and don't know what they doing. You a Christian one day, a Jew the next year, you all over the place all the time. The indecisive. So they end up in heaven or hell. Both these places being the same. It's afterlife. Heaven or hell. The dream realms. When they done. And heaven and hell is the same place. The beginnings and the ends. So you may start off in heaven and you end up in hell. You may start off in a dream and end up in a nightmare. You may start off in a nightmare and end up in a dream. But you will ping pong back and forth in between heaven and hell. Because of your indecisiveness. And a religious person they overlook parts of the religion they knew wasn't just. So they indecisive. They pretend like they full-hearted believe, but they know they overlooking honor. Lost in limbo with the other indecisive fools, and the fools that took no time on being aware of anything. Just let them flip-flop in between heaven and hell until they figure it out. They either good or not. You get it? And so, how long will they be in that state? Here's an example. You know how long it take a fat motherfucker to lose the urge to eat? That part. That's how long they be in hell, my nigga. And so it's the same with the crackhead and the Christian. It's the same with the crackhead and the Christian. However long it take for the desire to leave the person is how long they be lost in their hell. So again, you know how long it take a fat person to lose the urge to eat? This ain't got nothing to do with death and life. This got to do with the mind. And after they die, they still got the hunger. You ever heard niggas say, man, the dead be hungry and thirsty? Cause the dead die addicted to drinking food. They think they supposed to eat that. Y'all think y'all supposed to eat or y'all will die cause y'all serve the hunger. The devil. See, the devil told Eve, if you eat the apple, you surely won't die. So she ate the apple, then they died. Not in that moment, but they died. And so it's like y'all in the present. The same Satan playing the same Adam and Eve game on y'all. You get stomach hunger pains, you say, oh, I gotta feed my hunger. The devil. And it got you believing, man, if I feed myself, I ain't gonna die. But if I don't, I'm gonna die. But you know you're gonna die anyway. That part. It's like, you surely won't die. When you eat dinner tonight, so you saving yourself from hunger. And hunger lead to death. Meaning if you don't eat tonight and tomorrow, and the rest of the month you die. But you say, if I eat tonight and all the rest of those days, then I won't surely die. But you will. Everybody's still gonna die. And all that shit you was eating was living life that was killed to serve your belly, your hunger. This don't got nothing to do with fat and skinny. This got to do with everybody. That's the God in life that y'all don't see or know. The hunger. Well, that's the devil God up over the physical. And when the book is speaking about God, it's talking about that. The hunger. That's why it say Cain paid his tithes to the Lord in fruit and vegetables, because that nigga was a shepherd. Not a shepherd, that nigga was a farmer. Cain. It was talking about the hunger. That is the devil, the God, in the book. That's the God now. Y'all all serve y'all hunger. Again, Cain was a farmer, so he had to pay his tithes to the Lord. Meaning he had to eat. And so it's the same with Abel. He was a shepherd. Meaning he eat sheep, he eat meat. Cain eat farm food. Meaning Cain a vegan, Abel is a meat eater. What y'all like better, vegetables or good lamb chops? And so the book say the Lord was pleased with Abel, but not Cain, nigga. And after y'all eat that vegan grass, y'all still hungry. Stomach still growling, the hunger ain't pleased with you. Do y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all do. Now, Cain was a goddamn farmer, and he fed the Lord grass, ground fruit. That's vegetables and shit, and the Lord wasn't happy with him. And Cain fed the same Lord, which is his own belly and hunger, lamb chops. The Lord was pleased with Abel. Then Abel's sheep fuck up Cain's crops. Cain need those crops to eat. Ain't no stores in the past. You either a farmer or a shepherd or a nigga that's starving, finding shit wherever you can, like a bum. Abel's sheep fucked up Cain's crops. Now he gonna starve for the rest of the year. So he get mad at Abel, motherfucker, watch your sheep. Abel blow him off. Fuck you, nigga. So you know what Cain do? Killed Abel ass and ate him. They say ain't nothing better than human meat. So Cain killed Abel and ate that nigga and ate his sheep. And that's why the book say the blood of Abel cried out to the Lord, because it wasn't a body left to cry out to nobody. He ate that man. That's why when the Lord said, where your brother? He said, am I my brother's keeper? And then the Lord said, what the fuck did you do? You get it? If I ask you, if your mama come home, you watch your brother, you the oldest brother. Your mama say, where's your little brother at? And you look your mama in the eye and be like, am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's watcher? Your mama gonna beat your ass right on the spot. Motherfucker, I left you to watch your little brother. What is you saying? Who you playing with? Where he at? Again, imagine you a teenager watching your little brother. Your mama come home, she say, where your brother? And you don't got no answer. You talking about how I'm supposed to know. You get it? Am I his keeper? Yeah, you his keeper. That's your little fucking brother. I told you to watch him. Where's he at? You avoiding answering the question. What's your mama gonna say? What the fuck did you do to him? You get it? What did you do to your little brother? That's how the Lord knows, like Cain killed his brother and he ate him. Now, if you lost and you say, no, Cain ain't eat Abel. Cain Abel. Cannibalism. Cannibal. Cain Abel. Cain Abel. Put it together. Cain Abel. Cannibal. It's explaining when man started to eat man. We far past them times when y'all buy supermarket meat, y'all have no clue what that meat is. Y'all didn't see it killed. When the skin off the meat, when the flesh took it off, you can't say what's what. Unless you a meat connoisseur, meaning you hunt everything. And so you get it? That story got to do with that. Cain and Abel got to do with understanding the devil. The same hunger that told Eve, eat the fruit. You won't die. Cause that they get kicked out of eternal life. Do you get it? Y'all eat the food, serve y'all hunger, but y'all still gonna die. The hunger got y'all thinking, if I feed it, I'll be alright. No. You don't have to eat. Do you follow? Eating is an addiction like drugs. You can kick it. Y'all don't have to eat, but y'all don't know that. Y'all think y'all like a dope head. He say you need dope. He say you don't know what I go through if I don't get dope. I have to have it. I'ma die. The needles is in me. The dope head don't know, nigga. That's just withdrawal pains. Shut the fuck up. You'll be perfectly fine after a life after using dope. You don't need dope. You just addicted. Y'all like that. Y'all get the addiction pains. Oh shit. Been eating food since birth. God damn it, I need it. Like that. And so man supposed to be learning how to transcend his darkness or his hunger. That's the same hunger as this unconscious mind. What swallow up his consciousness? It's all tied in. It's all the same. The dark unconscious part of the mind is the hunger. The clothes we wear, they got to do with the hunger. Because animals in life is getting killed to make those leather coats and everything we wear. You see how the desire is tied into the devil, which is the hunger. Forget the word devil, you just got the beast, which is the hunger. The whole world worship this beast. The Bible talking about that from the beginnings of it. Do you get it? Man like to eat. He is a vampire and a beast in his nature. He will kill a thing, drain the blood out of it like a vampire and cook it and eat it. That's our reality. Man is a killer. You get it? He don't take account of every time he eat. That's a whole life was killed. If this was back in the day and y'all couldn't go to the store, y'all be hunting for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Then you'd see like, damn, I killed 4 animals today. You 30, you been hunting, you been gotta eat every day since you was a kid. All them bodies. Man in Babylon don't know reality. He don't hunt for his food, so in that he don't know life is a killing party. And everybody got to put their work in, they slaughter in. That's why that book say like, there's only salvation or something through the blood. Like only the blood could cleanse. It's speaking of the hunger. Y'all all killers. Y'all eat. Do you follow? And that's living life. And man go to the store and buy meat. He don't know what meat that is. That's man. And so after Cain ate Abel, after Cain ate Abel, so he became the forefather of the Canaanites. They your meat-eating freaks, meaning they your cannibal race, the Canaanites. And he they father, meaning it started with him. And so that's what that book about, and that book bring you through. Cain is the firstborn. Abel the first dead. Abel the first person that died by the hands of his brother, the firstborn. So when you're reading through the scripture, the Lord always requires the firstborn. Abel was the first nigga to be in the hunger. That's why the Christian God name is El. You follow? A-B-E-L. Take the A and the B and switch it around. You got Baal. Baal is the first spirit in hell, or the unconscious. That's Abel. Alive, he is A-B-E-L. Dead is reversed of living, B-A-E-L. Baal, same deity. Abel alive, Baal dead. He's the shepherd king. The shepherd God that was killed by his firstborn brother. And so the Lord required a firstborn of every nation. Read the book. Say, damn, why God want the firstborn to die? And why he saved the Hebrew Israelites firstborn and said he was going to take that nation's firstborn. Because Abel is, do you get it? His brother was firstborn and killed him, and so the firstborn got to pay according to the Lord, which is Abel. The first person inside of the hunger. Look at the hunger as a realm in space. And this is the beast. And Abel the first person there. The shepherd. And this is why y'all God always a lamb or a sheep. Okay, why is Jesus a lamb? Man, let's go back to the past. God gotta be a lamb or a sheep that gets slaughtered. That part. Y'all believe in the killing of God. Now, Christians gonna be the only ones, in our religious people gonna be the only ones in hell. Please do make sure y'all give back, because I get a lot of slack for these deep videos. There's a lot of Christians in high places and all kind of other peoples and falsehoods I speak against. I don't deal with individuals, just, just principalities. Institutions. But I don't pay no mind to the individuals that fall into it. But only religious people and those that flip-flop around going to hell. Here's proof reference of that. When you hear them NDE stories, the near-death experience stories, the storyteller always got to end a message with come back to Christianity or Jesus. You don't think that's by chance? A goddamn agenda? Again, go listen to near-death experience stories. YouTube all of them. And you gonna see that. Like, oh shit, he ain't lying. They all keep saying at the end, they seen Jesus or some shit, and now they a Christian, and we all need to be a Christian, or we gonna be in hell. Still teaching with fear. Still lying. Yeah. A near-death experience, people that speak that shit, they are Christians. Religious people. Trying to scare you with, if you don't do this, you gonna end up in hell. I seen it. They revelation they own. Only people that go to hell is Christians and other religious people, so that's why they should be the only one that have those experiences. And it's their own revelation for a time to come for them. Nobody else but them. That part. And you ain't got to worry about nothing they talking about. They near-death experience, 90% of them that got those, they liars. They had no experience. They just working for the religion to bring you in it by telling you a scary ass story that didn't say, man, I became a Christian after that and you should too. That part. They all seen Jesus, right? You telling me God told them the false name? Because we all know Jesus' name, if you go back to Hebrew times, who the fuck is Jesus? Jesus is Puerto Rican words. That's a Puerto Rican name. Puerto Ricans didn't come around until like European times, Spain. You telling me they had Puerto Ricans in Jesus' times that niggas named Jesus? No, they didn't. My point, a nigga will come back from a near-death experience telling you he's seen Jesus. Nigga, you telling me God gave you his wrong name? So you know what they gonna say? No, he didn't give me a name. I just knew that was him. How you knew that was him if he didn't tell you that he was Jesus? That means you lying then. You either seen God and he told you his name was Jesus, or you seen somebody and they ain't tell you no goddamn name and you made that up. That part. Why they don't ever come back with the real name of God if they actually seen God? You don't think that's strange? They come back referring to him by the false name. But you seen God and God didn't correct your brain on his right name? A Christian is a goddamn liar. And a lot of y'all need to become aware of that shit. You a goddamn liar for the religion, and you gonna learn when it's all said and done. You gonna learn what your lie do for you. It's gonna get you right in hell where you belong. And you can get your moment in heaven because it's just the top floor of hell. Heaven is just... Heaven is the check-in spot, nigga. Now come check in, it look good, right? And peaceful right now. Let me bring you to your room, nigga. Down in the basement. That part. Motherfucker, near-death experience, that nigga say he was in hell and heaven. You was everywhere? No, he wasn't. He don't know that heaven and hell in the same place is the same thing. And that is the place for all religious people and flip-floppers. The indecisive that like to play dumb like they don't know. Belief ain't true. Belief got to do with lie. I believe in God. That mean you talking hearsay when you say I believe. You either know or you don't. That part. They can't say they know God because they ain't never see or meet God. So they say I believe because they heard it through hearsay like everybody in the world. That part. A hearsay religion. Heresy. History Oscar said, from my research, I have discovered religion is the conquering tool used first. In regards to colonization, it ain't the first tool used, but it's what's used along the way. It's a part of the sorcery. But none of that's important. The conscious community is a religion. Y'all think what y'all want to be for y'all all going. Simple. Everybody that's solid, that's like me, that break. You see how my mind is, and I understand nature, life, and all that. So you ain't got to question where I'm going. And if you ain't like that because you don't pay attention, you going where you going. You get it? Simple. You ain't got to play with your own self. You got your desires and your urges. You gonna die with them. You get my point? That's why I said, how long you think it take a fat motherfucker to not have the urge to eat? Because that's how long one be in hell till they kick their urges. Some of y'all got hella addictions. You got hella physical urges to overcome. And you gonna be in that bitch forever. Think on that. Think when you addicted, you sniff coke. Think when you ain't got no coke. That part. You alcoholic? Think when you ain't got that drink. And how you going through it. Yeah, that don't stop. That's hell. That's what you gonna experience when you dead. On top of your hunger. Which is the last thing that lingers with the dead and the living. You follow? Y'all don't have no addiction stronger than hunger. That's why it always say the dead be thirsty and starving in hell. Because they still got their urge to eat, even though they don't have no goddamn body. And so until that pass, man got to live out, you get it? And got to live out his lies, his addictions, his falsehoods. And when he give up the urge, which is the ego, you get the shade of Allah, the glory of the light. But not before you lose the urge, the ego. You follow? The ego is the urge. The urge is y'all wanting things not needed. Need not being enough, but now one has an urge. It could be murder, anything. The urge. And when y'all have that urge, then y'all have no mindfulness of the thing being conquered to fulfill your urge. That's true ego. You get hungry, some shit die. Think on that. If there was no store, we gotta hunt for food. You get hungry, a squirrel gotta die, a deer gotta die. Cause of your urge. That ain't ego? That part. The urge is the ego. The pinnacles of the ego. You want a new belt, a level one. An animal gonna die just so you have that one piece of belt. And that's ego. That urge is the pinnacles of ego. Y'all like to throw ego around. Y'all don't know ego. Real ego. Like that. And so men gonna suffer till we lose their urge. You might have heard it like man ain't coming back to God till he lose the ego. Now you know it all the way right. Until he loses urges, his demons, he can kick back in hell. You know, dream. Just like if a man ain't got his mind together before he lay himself down in bed, so his mind get to wandering. If he have a nightmare or a good dream, that's on him. And get your brain together and your emotional state together before you lay yourself down. It's like I tell y'all, before I go to sleep, I think the unconsciousness. When I wake up, I think the unconsciousness. Because it ain't got to let none of us go. The unconscious bring you into it. You ain't got no choice in the matter. That part. That's what Islam, or the book that Islam use, referred to as the merciful and the irresistible. And say Allah is the irresistible, speaking of unconscious. which is the shade of Allah. Meaning Allah is the unconscious. If you are Muslim, you've heard that phrase. The glorious will be blessed with the shade of Allah. That part. You've heard the phrase, Allah is the merciful. Allah is the irresistible. It's speaking of the unconscious. Y'all cannot resist going to sleep. Being sucked into the abyss. Y'all cannot resist it no matter what y'all do. And death is a larger example of sleep, and y'all cannot resist the shade. You get it? It is irresistible. It don't matter who you are. Ain't no man conquered his darkness, man. You follow? That unconsciousness, that's a part of your mind space that you go to and lose yourself in it. You don't even know you exist. You don't even know you got kids when you unconscious. That's man. That's his own darkness. Man supposed to have 3 awakes. He got awake in physical life. He got awake in dream, but in unconscious he blacked out. It's like the lotto at the casino. You got to get all 3 on awake. And if you don't, then you have all 3 on dark. Because awake go dark when y'all die. Then you have darkness in awake and darkness in unconscious. And all y'all got left is dream, which is y'all afterlife. And that's going to fade too. And then you're going to understand what I said about the casino in the 3. You have all 3 black. That part. And so, yeah, God is with self. Meaning Allah is the unconscious. That religion represents the darkness in the night. This is why you have the crescent moon. Moon. Those moon representing bull horns. Bull horns representing the reproductive system. I've showed y'all these images already. You represent the death in the night and the shade. Muslims. I'm not saying it's bad or wrong. The awakeness emerges from that unconsciousness. But all that got to do with the physical life, and true life and awareness is beyond unconscious. The man don't understand these truths that I be teaching. Y'all don't get these things. Y'all lost into y'all fakeness. The wisdom I have is how them books was made that y'all lost on. Name and character was put into the things I'm explaining to y'all, which is y'all own real existence. Y'all got unconsciousness with y'all and awake with y'all. And when it's all said and done, you're going to be left with one forever. Your choice. A lie is nothing, so the mind better get on truth. You get it? Understanding truth when you hear it and receiving it in, because most can't. And so, take heed. Make sure you come here, get this wisdom, you keep it balanced. This is my business. This is how I take care of myself, so you make sure you give back. Of course, I get a lot of slack. You got a lot of Christians and things in life with power, block me off from things. So make sure you give back when you come in here. When you're getting Jews you wouldn't get otherwise. It's about y'all being lost in a religion and going to hell to serve the hunger there. And that's the whole point of the religion. They catch whoever ain't got no honor and only serve they self. And a Christian know that it say God gonna die for their sins. God is good and they sins is bad. They believe good gonna die for bad. They only want to believe that because they get something out of it. God gonna wake you, raise you from the dead, so they cool with it. You understand? And Jesus gonna die for my sins. That's God. You want God to die for you? Why? What sense that make? It don't make sense. But a Christian is selfish, so they overlook what's just. And they say, I'm gonna get new life, and that's that. And they don't want to admit that. And that's what religion is for. It's a trap to catch whoever ain't got no honor. A Christian ain't never gonna look at it and say, damn, this ain't right. that God gotta die for us. What sense do that even fucking really make in life? That part. You got this you got this devil of old, Loki, the trickster god. The devil y'all have in modern time is based on the trickster. Again, this religion was set up. It's a trick though, to catch whoever ain't got no honor. And it was set up by the trickster god known as the devil. And you know who he worked for? God. Go to Job 1. So God sent the devil to test Job's honor. Right? That part, my scholarship is perfect. Master scholar. And so grasp what I'm telling you. The devil is the trickster God. He worked for God. He here to catch whoever ain't got no honor and think God dying is cool. That ain't never going to happen. But do you get the point? They can all serve to die. Life's a sacrifice. Death for life. All y'all gonna die for life. But y'all think it's the reverse. Ain't no good gonna die for evil. God gonna die for our sins. That's good. That's bad over good. And everybody got good common sense, but why a Christian don't? Self-server. Meaning they don't care if God would die for them. In that you know they will do anything to a man or do anything to serve theyself. Right? If you would let God die for you, nigga, you do anything to serve your own self. That's God. That part. A Christian, a Muslim, all religious people, they serve theyself. And so they gonna end up where they end up. Meaning they fell into the trick. By the trickster God. In the past they didn't have confusion in it. Man was told, that's the trickster God and he plays tricks on man, testing their honor. Go look it up. Look up Loki, Enki. Look up the trickster God of old. I was going to say exactly what I said. Trickster God. He just a nigga that tests man morals. He worked for God. He don't get charged for nothing he do. Did the devil or anything happen to the devil in the Bible? No, right? Salam.